My first homebrew competition results are in. Submitted 2 beers. For those who don't know or don't follow me on social media, I did post this on Instagram that I'm submitting my Vienna Lager and my Munich Dunkel. And it was through the Malthus Falcons, which is a large homebrew club here out in Los Angeles area, out in the valley. They had a homebrew competition called the Mayfair. I just wanted to get feedback. That was my goal here. I will put both these beers in the description below in the original tasting video, along with the brew days as well. Now, the slight problem to this is that I only have a Vienna Lager left and not the Munich Dunkel. I ransacked everywhere. I could not find one bottle. I must have submitted my very last 2 bottles of the Munich Dunkel, which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to compare with the notes. But at least I have the Vienna Lager. So because I don't have the Munich Dunkel here with me to open and share with you, let's start with that. So the Munich Dunkel recipe, as I open this up, was Munich 10, 51%, 25% German Pilsner, 16.5% Karen Munich, 4.5% Melanoidin, and 1.5% chocolate. IBUs are about 26, SRM 25, OG 1055, and the hops was Hallertauer and Spalt, and Y yeast 2206 was used as the yeast. Fermented it cold, did a diacetyl full-on lager fermentation for like 6 weeks on this one. Bottled it, let it sit another like 3 weeks, and then tasted it, and then it was ready. Let's go with the score first. The score for the Munich Dunkel was a 21.5. So I'm going to read what we got going on here. Look how many off flavors are checked off on that score sheet. And then this one is better. There were 2 judges did it. This one only had 2. So this guy did not like it near as much as the other guy. So the aroma on the first judge, they had a lot of off flavors. He checked off peppery, chemical, volatile, solvents. Appearance was dark, blah, blah, blah. Flavor, peppery, maybe phenols, musty, grassy phenol. Mouthfeel, chemicals, cloying, metallic finish, lots of off flavors. Metallic, musty, phenolic, solvents, DMS, musty. Those are the main ones here. And I was like, I first read that and I was like, well, maybe it was 1 bottle. Next guy, pepper, phenols, diesel, green pepper. That was the aroma. The flavor was licorice, herbal, peppery, sweet, slightly bready, but inappropriate spice dominates. Mouthfeel was fine, creamy, fine. Overall impression, a flawed peppery licorice dunkel. Could be good with revised grain bill and controlled fermentation. So this guy liked it better. The second guy, he gave it a 22. The first guy gave it a 21, so not much better. The only really 2 flavors are coming off are phenolic and solvent, and pepper was one of the dominating flavors as well. I went back through my original tasting on this, and let's go some of the clips right now. Very clean though, very, very clean. No diacetyl, no anything else, no other off flavors. Yeah, I was not getting that apparently on the nose at all. The aroma seemed totally fine to me. Nothing was going on. Let's see how the taste went. Taste on it's lovely. Very smooth, nice clean finish. IBUs are perfect on it. Very, very lovely. In fact, I think it's one of my best beers I ever made, according to my past self. It's one of the best lagers I made, I think, and one of the best beers in a while. So, I don't know. I don't know why they were getting that. I didn't get that at all. I'm not a great taster, to be honest, but I'm pretty good when I can smell it off flavor like solvent. Or like grassy, or like a pepper, heavy pepperiness to it. Maybe they aged weird. Maybe I did have some sort of contamination, that got in there. So it's very odd. Now I will say I did talk to one of the guys who works at the homebrew shop about this beer and the Vienna Lager, and he said that he thinks 51% Munich 10 was wrong. He thinks he should actually go with more of a Vienna Lager or potentially more of a Munich Light, like a 4. And reduce the Karen Munich. He thought that could be more of a special B sort of component to it, and that could add more raisininess to it. I thought this might be being off too sweet, maybe, but it wasn't. Just had off flavors. I have nothing to compare it to at the moment, which kind of sucks. But I also don't exactly know what fully went wrong because to me, I did all the right steps, and it tasted good to me at the time. No worries though. I might make another one and tweak it a little bit and see what I can do with that. Vienna Lager. This I have. I'm happy I have one beer to compare it to. So the recipe for this was Vienna malt, 45% Munich 10, 19%, 19% German Pilsner, 13% Crystal 40, and 3.5% acid malt. White yeast is WLP 383. Hops were Nugget and Spalt, 30 IBUs. OG was 1050, going for SRM at 12. Mash at 152. Did a whole lager thing on this too. Fermented it cold, raised up for diacetyl rest, and then did a long lager phase. Let's see what the rating was. This one was a 29.5. Not too shabby. And for those who aren't that familiar with the scoring, by the way, 21 to 29 misses the mark on style and minor flaws, and/or minor flaws. But 30 to 37 generally within style parameters with some minor flaws. So, 50 is like world-class example, between 45 and 50. So it's definitely pretty good beer based off that. My original tasting video, I said it was, I think, bready, a lot of bread coming through. But really nice bready, like loaf of bread, like just out of the oven. Both of these judges said on the aroma, malty with light toasty and bready notes, and slightly earthy hop aroma, slightly fruity note, maybe little esters, with toasted bread. They both said that in the aroma. Appearance, copper, slight orange, amber, nice head, they said of both of them, which is true. Flavor, malty flavor dominates toasted bread. Slight dried fruits, this is the guy who thought there's some esters in it. Malty, grainy, bready in flavor. Light toasted malt, notes of the dry finish, bready finish. Mouthfeel, both thought it was pretty nice. This guy said it was slightly astringent. This one here, slightly astringent. They both said that in the mouthfeel. Thought that was interesting. Malt character, good malt character, maybe a little too bitter. Maybe check my sparge water and watch for oxidation. So that was checked off here. So his off flavors were astringent a little bit and oxidized. And for him, he said pretty nice, drinkable, but would like to see a touch more malty richness. And the only off flavor he gave it was yeasty. So that's not bad at all. I did say there was a homebrew twang in the original brew day video. I thought that was interesting because that's probably what oxidation I was getting. Anyway, I couldn't pinpoint what it was. It could be a hair cleaner. And I can't describe what that would be. Like, not that it's off, but like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like, the balance could be a little bit better with like a nice finish that's well-rounded. You get the full bread feel. It goes and it's all there, but it doesn't quite drive it home. The breadiness is gone a little bit. It's definitely aged, you can tell. Slightly sweet on the nose. 13% Crystal 40. I dial that back. I'm substitute with something else. I'm not sure what that would be. I'd have to tweak it a little bit. But I think, yeah, 13% is a little too, I don't know. Pretty nice. It is on the bitter side. I'm with them. And oxidation a little bit there. It is a little stringent. Just a little bit. But it is overall pretty nice. And even in the video, I even said, I think the title of the video was an award-winning Vienna Lager ? Which it's, and even in the video I did say, it's like, I don't think it's award-winning, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's a great beer. I don't think it's award-winning. It is very drinkable. It is lovely. I like it on the bitter end, but, not classic to style. I'm happy he made a beer that was pretty good, and judges said it was pretty good. The Dunkel, though, I want to redo that one. That one's getting me. That one is getting me, and I really wish I had a bottle left. But it's okay. If I find a bottle, I'm going to ransack again. I'm going to do, not a video dedicated to it, but I will talk about it in a video, if it happens. And you very well might see another brew day on that. I'm happy that I got my results, and I'm happy that I entered my first homebrew competition in about 8 years of homebrewing. I want to enter more of these things. It is great feedback regardless, and if anything, it drives me to maybe try and do better. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and enter homebrew competitions.